That storm development over the weekend.
No complaints. We're pretty happy with it.
All righty.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Busy day for Jim. We got swimming now, but more tonight, right?
A lot of things on tap tonight. The colleges begin basketball play after the New Year holiday, and we're ready and set to roll with a lot of sports. Some key girls high school swimming matchups on tap this afternoon. A ton of local college basketball and high school wrestling tonight. Those stories and more when we come right back.
I'm Bryant Gumbel.
I'm Jane Pauling.
I'm Jerry Baum.
Today in 28 Eyewitness News, your morning team for all of northeastern and central Pennsylvania.
Join me for the latest local news, weather, and sports at 7:25 and 8:25 during Today.
That's Today for the Stars, for economic forecasts and Willard's weather, weekday mornings at 7.
And I'll keep you informed with the latest news and my complete AccuWeather forecast.
Today in the 28 Eyewitness News team.
Nobody works harder.
Good evening, everyone. This was a very big afternoon of girls high school swimming with a key matchup featuring the Lady Argents of Bishop Hoban at Valley West. The final in this one, Hoban won it 98-74. Now some of the highlights of this afternoon's main event. In the 200 medley relay this afternoon, Wyoming Valley West won it with a fine effort by the team of Melissa Watkins, Christy Flora, Eileen Conley, and Kristen O'Neill. Bishop Hoban came in second and third. Team score 8-6 Valley West. In the 200-yard freestyle, Michelle Drehos of Bishop Hoban took first place honors with a time of 2:02.11. Samantha Dunn of Bishop Hoban came in second. Tammy Benner of Valley West finished in third place, 18-12, Bishop Hoban. In the 200-yard individual medley, Heather Parry of Bishop Hoban won the event in 2 minutes, 19.94 seconds. Christy Flora of Valley West finished in second place. Chrissy Lawrence of Hoban came in third, 27-19, Bishop Hoban. In the 50-yard freestyle, Eileen Conley of Bishop Hoban won it in 26.18 seconds. Kathy Andrew of Bishop Hoban finished in second place. Kristen O'Neill of Valley West came in third. Bishop Hoban led it by only 4 points, 33-29, in one of the key meets this afternoon in local high school swimming. And another good matchup this afternoon featured the Lady Mohawks of Myers hosting Coughlin at the Kister Elementary School pool. The final in this one, Myers won it 120-40. It was a big afternoon of college wrestling for the Wilkes College Colonels on the road today. John Reese's team enjoyed a perfect afternoon. They shut out Virginia Tech. The final was 47-0. Colonels back in action on Saturday in the Central Virginia Open. Little League headquarters in Williamsport announced this afternoon the creation of a brand new baseball award, the Bill Shea Distinguished Graduate Award, to Little Leaguers who go on to represent baseball in a positive way. This year's award goes to manager Bobby Valentine of the American League's Texas Rangers, the first Little League graduate to manage a Major League Baseball team. Valentine receives the award on January 18th at the Baseball Writers' Dinner in New York City. The University of Scranton Royals will end a 3-week holiday basketball layoff tonight when head coach Bob Beswar's team returns to action by hosting Lycoming College at the John Long Center on campus. Tip-off time is set for 8:15 p.m. The last Royal action was on December 20th when they capped off their own holiday basketball tournament. The Royals on the road later this week to play in the Moravian basketball tournament. Lycoming and Scranton tonight, 8:15 at the Long Center on campus. It is a doubleheader night at the Scanlon Gymnasium on the King's College campus tonight with the Lady Monarchs and Monarchs both in action. The Monarchs will play host to the Bloomsburg Huskies. Game time set for 8 p.m. Head coach Ken Atkins' team has been on a big-time roll lately and go in off major wins over Drexel and Moravian College. In the opener tonight, the Lady Monarchs will play host to Mansfield University. That game is just underway. Lady Monarchs have been off since the 6th of December, are very anxious to return to basketball competition. Doubleheader action at Kings tonight, 6 and 8 p.m. Even though there are a ton of events on the local sports schedule tonight, the high school wrestling season continues with the full lineup on tap in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Big-time showdown tonight, Myers High School, the Mohawks hosting the Mountaineers of Hazleton. The first match set to get underway at 7:30. Also on the schedule tonight, Tunkhannock and Hanover area scores and highlights later tonight at 11 o'clock. University of Miami officials bitterly reacted to the Hurricane football team's actions at the recently completed Sunkist Fiesta Bowl in Tempe, Arizona. They claim complete disappointment over the team's arrival and battle fatigues walking out of the steak fry hosted by the bowl committee for both teams, and for the football team, taunting Penn State fans before the game. The school will now draw up a stricter code of conduct for their athletes in the future. They should have thought of that last week when it went down, not now, and I wonder if they won, how they would have felt about it. By the way, Miami tore up a $10,000 locker room after the loss. Good sports all the way.
Good sports indeed. All righty. We'll be back with more on the Taylor chemical leak and evacuation in just a moment.
Fashion and no injuries at this point.
All right, thank you. Rich Noonan reporting and the latest on that Taylor chemical leak. Of course, we'll have more for you tonight on Nightcast. That is Eyewitness News. We'll see you again for Nightcast at 11. Right now it's NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw. I'm Vic Vetters. Make it a great evening, everybody.
This is Jim Miller for Eyewitness Sports. When WBRE television covers a sporting event, we do it right. In preparing for the Fiesta Bowl, Sid Michaels hit the road to get the Miami side of the story, while Bill Longworth and I landed in Tempe, Arizona, days before the competition. WBRE had 3 bowl specials, plus live daily satellite feeds on the biggest event of the college football season. Eyewitness Sports was the only local station to broadcast live from the Fiesta Bowl after the game. Eyewitness Sports. Nobody works harder.
Eyewitness News Nightcast on your radio, WXBX Hazleton.
This is Eyewitness News, serving northeastern and central Pennsylvania with regional news bureaus in Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, and Williamsport. Vic Vetters has the latest news. Mark Hiller with your AccuWeather forecast and Jim Miller's sports report. This is Eyewitness News Nightcast.
Good evening. It looks like an all-nighter for about 2,500 people in Taylor. A derailed tanker is still dripping a highly flammable chemical at the... Time for sports and Jim Miller. A good night for home teams, right?
It was a clean sweep. All local college teams that played won tonight. Good evening, everyone. The University of Scranton Royals and the Monarchs of Kings College both faced important challenges tonight on a very busy night of local basketball. John Long Center in Scranton, the Royals over Lycoming 70-57. Scanlon Gymnasium Kings over Bloomsburg 77-65. Now some brief highlights from both of those games. The Royals used total team balance in tonight's game with 5 men scoring in double figures, and this basket by Jack Lisicki got the club going, and Lisicki comes right back to bury this shot from the key and the 6-point lead. Trailing by 11 at the half, Lycoming comes back. Jeff Jones drills this jump shot, 30-21 the Royals. J.P. Andreyko was the man for the University of Scranton tonight. Nice move inside for 2 of his 16 points. Then the jump shot for a pair, 7 in a row for the Royals, 8-2 overall. They knock off Lycoming tonight, 70-57. Game number 2, the Monarchs of Kings College continued their red-hot roll as Joe Flaherty hits this shot from the baseline. Bill Connolly comes back later with this jump shot to slow Kings down, but not for long. The power game inside comes into full force. The alley-oop backdoor pass for 2, and Joe Flaherty finishes things off. Rick Southcott had 22 points, Ed Moyer 18 points, Joe Flaherty 16 points. Kings rolls over the Bloomsburg Huskies tonight, 77-65. Other college basketball, LCCC over Northampton Community College, 66-55. Bucknell knocked off Loyola tonight, 72-70. The Kings College women were also in action tonight following a 3-week Christmas and New Year's holiday break by hosting Mansfield University in the Scanlon Gymnasium. The final in this one, Kings College won it 97-51. Some brief action from this one. Mansfield took the offense early in the game. Lisa Hoyt goes off the glass for a pair. The Lady Monarchs came right back as Kathy Walsh finds Patty Thomas for an easy 2 points. And then Kathy comes back with a very nice drive, and the English off the glass for 2. The final tonight in women's college basketball, Kings over Mansfield 97-51. Other local women's college basketball, Wilkes over Drew 77-47. Local college wrestling on the road this afternoon, it was Wilkes over Virginia Tech. The final was 47-0. Tonight, Lycoming knocked off Bucknell 27-18. A big-time night of local high school wrestling in the Wyoming Valley Conference tonight with the big meet showcasing Hazleton at Myers. The final in this one, a thrilling meet. Myers beat Hazleton 27-24. Now some of the highlights from tonight's featured attraction in local high school wrestling. The Mountaineers took an early 9-0 lead on a decision at 98 pounds, and in the second period of the 105 bout, Tony DeVias posted this pin at 107, and Hazelton was on the move. Leading 12-9 later at 134, Hazelton got a marvelous effort from Steve Fisher as he defeated state champion Tim Casey 3-1 to make it 15-9 Hazelton. Casey, who won the state crown at 105 last year, moved up 2 weight classes for tonight's match. High drama late in the match, tied at 18 all. The Mountaineers got this pin at 169 by Mike Moore in the second period, and the club had a 6-point lead, 24-18. But the Mohawks roared right back at 185 pounds. Matt Williams, at just the 42-second mark of the first period, posted this pin. It was all tied at 24, and the match came down to the heavyweights. With his parents looking on and cheering every single move, Charlie Fick posted this third period takedown with just 9 seconds left to post the 6-3 victory. The crowd went absolutely wild. Myers over Hazelton tonight in high school wrestling, 27-24. In other high school wrestling, Wyoming area beat Tunkhannock. Coughlin rolled over Bishop Hoban. Nanticoke knocked off GAR. Crestwood defeated Hanover area. Lake Lehman over Westside Tech. Pittston area Dallas tied 30-30. Valley West had a bye tonight. Abington Heights knocked off Bishop O'Hara 28-26. Full day of girls high school swimming this afternoon with the big matchup featuring Bishop Hoban at Valley West. A tough meet all the way. Hoban beat Valley West. The final was 98-74. Also, my sincere apologies to Eileen Conley of Valley West for placing her on the Bishop Hoban team earlier tonight at 6. Again, Eileen Conley swims for Valley West and had a fine afternoon. Final again, it was 98-74. The other meet this afternoon, Myers over Coughlin, 120-40. Major college basketball action tonight. Alabama knocked off Kentucky. It was Georgetown over St. John's. Auburn beat Georgia. Duke over St. Joe's. Clemson beat North Carolina State. NBA, the 76ers over the Hawks. Boston beat Milwaukee. New Jersey over Washington. Detroit knocked off New York. Dallas beat San Antonio. The Lakers in Denver just underway. National Hockey League. The Flyers beat the Rangers. Vancouver beat Montreal. Pittsburgh knocked off Washington. Third period. St. Louis leads Hartford. Third. Winnipeg leads Buffalo. Second. Chicago leads Toronto. Second. LA leads Edmonton. Girls high school basketball. Hazelton beat Williamsport tonight 61-50. We're done, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Get the oxygen.
Yeah.
All righty. Here's a look at tonight's winning lottery numbers for you. The daily number. As Nightcast is Wednesday, Jerry Baum will have our next update during the Today Show. Of course, we'll keep you up to date on that chemical leak in Taylor, which has about 2,500 people evacuated tonight. Right now, it's the Tonight Show next on Channel 28. For everybody at Eyewitness News, I'm Vic Vetters. Make it a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.